Oklahoma leading by 3 here at the Kemper Arena in Kansas City.
What Kansas cannot do is to get in a running game early. They can run with Oklahoma, but they can't beat them playing this kind of a game.
Just a few moments ago, Larry Brown addressed his team and said, "Don't be afraid of winning." Lob past the man, and a beautiful pass by Barry. Now Newton down. Wrap around. Oh, good! He'll come to the line.
Oh, what a play! I am shocked, Brent, if they can play a 50-point half against Oklahoma. Absolutely shocked.
Manning off a fake. What a great play. Normore penetrates, drops it off to Piper, and the buzzer hits the field goal.
The Kansas Jayhawks have beaten all odds. They have lost more games than any champion in the history of the NCAA. And Bedlam reigns here in Kansas City.
Look, the 1988 Jayhawks were dead. They were more than dead. They were a joke.
I mean, they had 11 losses, double-digit losses.
I remember watching them, and they get beat by somebody, and I go pull their press guy, look, and I go, God, they've lost 5 out of 6 games or something.
We're 12-8, and we're hearing people talking about trying to get a home NIT game.
I mean, this is, God, Danny Manning, what a terrible decision to come back.
You know, here you had the best player in the country who may not be in the championship tournament. I mean, it was sad to think about, but it was an absolute reality for Kansas fans.
There are a lot of things that happened that were unexpected, but it made us better.
What do you do when adversity hits? How do you handle adversity? You keep working, you keep pushing, you keep grinding, you keep battling.
Obviously, I think people understood that the talent was not quite there, but they also believed that they had one of the best coaches in the country, and certainly they had the best player in the country.
We're all like, look, we've beaten these guys. We have to play them again?
I don't think nobody thought that this team was going to the Final Four, let alone playing for a national championship.
I mean, this snake won't die. How many times do you cut him up and it keeps wiggling?
This is the 10th national championship game played in this city. Kansas has tried for a title 3 times here and lost all 3.
You couldn't draw it up any better. Senior year, Final Four is 30 minutes away from your campus. That's storybook.
We're playing in Kansas City. What better opportunity do you have than that?
Oklahoma fans came into the game with a chip on their shoulder to begin with because why are we playing you at Kemper Arena? You know?
I remember the morning of the national championship game, watching television, and everybody's just killing Oklahoma. They're Goliath. I'm like, wait. Oklahoma's Goliath and Kansas is Cinderella? Kansas with Allen Fieldhouse and all the stuff that they had accomplished over the years? Oklahoma is Goliath?
There's no pressure on us. Nobody expected us to be here. And let's go have fun.
Nobody thought Kansas was going to run with Oklahoma. The first thing, that was what everybody said, you don't want to get in a track meet with Oklahoma.
If a team's going to press you, if you don't attack them, you're going to get beat.
Now Pritchard in the middle, pull-up jump shot, and Larry has decided to go right after the defense. Missed the shot, and now Eldner comes back for the Jayhawks.
Super defense by Piper.
This time the pass, and Newton comes to the glass, and this Jayhawk team is on fire here tonight.
We ran with them early, and people thought we were crazy.
They had guys who I don't even think were basketball players making shots they had never made.
There's one of them, Normore, the football player. He drives for the layup.
I think it was 50-50 at the half. I mean, you would never have guessed that Kansas team would run with Oklahoma. It was a great job of coaching.
Halftime hits, and it's 50-50. And Coach Brown's like, okay, now, we're going to play this half to our tempo.
Brings it to the attack and hits the field goal. And he taps it back to Pritchard. Bangs the 2 in.
Kansas played as good a game as you could play. I mean, they were masterful.
I kept saying, throughout the whole second half, get us to the last 5 minutes because we have the best player and he'll figure out a way to win.
The Kansas Jayhawks have beaten all odds. They have lost more games than any champion in the history history of the NCAA. And Bedlam reigns here in Kansas City.
I do remember seeing it in the Kansas City Star, you know, Danny and the Miracles. And it was a perfect name for him because, you know, it was Danny Manning and everybody else.
You know, we were like the ultimate underdog, but a team that everybody loved.
This is a wonderful welcome, and I think this speaks for all of us right now.
We were a good team. You know, we weren't the best team. We weren't the most talented team, but we were the best team in terms of playing together and being unselfish.
And the fact that Kansas was able to do it with Danny Manning and the other Miracles, I think really does make it a miracle.